Reading graphs. There are some common graphs that you might run into in your courses. The first are scatter plots. Scatter plots are charts used to visualize random variables with dot-like markers that represent each data point. These markers are usually scattered across a chart area. In this example, the scatter plot compares the temperature in Celsius to the sales of some item. We can see that as the temperature increases, the sale of the item goes up. Next, we have line graphs. Line graphs are represented by a group of data points joined together by a straight line. Each of these data points describes a relationship between the horizontal and vertical axis on the graph. The graph may ascend, descend, or do both depending on what kind of data is being visualized. This line graph shows what happens to product sales over time. We have the months on the horizontal axis, and then we have numbers in thousands in the vertical axis. Line graphs are usually used when describing something over time. Next, we have bar graphs. A bar graph or a bar chart is represented by spacing rectangular bars that describe the data points in the set of data. It is usually used to plot discrete and categorical data. You can see in this example, the horizontal axis has categories: comedy, action, romance, drama, and sci-fi, while the vertical axis defines discrete data, a number corresponding to each of those categories. Although the rectangular bars in a bar graph are usually placed vertically, they can also be placed horizontal. Next, we have a pie chart or pie graph. A pie chart is a circular graph used to illustrate numerical proportions in a data set. The graph is usually divided into various sectors, where each sector represents the proportion of a particular numerical element in the set. This pie chart represents the percentages or the proportions of demographics at Pasadena City College. We can see that Pasadena City College is 48% Hispanic and Latino. That makes us a Hispanic serving institution. Pie charts are usually used when talking about or describing percentages. And that is all.